We got Jodie Esquibel joining us, Invicta FC 21, kicking off the year on Friday night, January 13th, I believe it is?
14th.
14th. Got the date wrong. 14th. Taking on DeAnna Bennett. First off, it's the holiday season. Did you have a happy holiday? Were you able to with fight camp?
Yeah. I mean, I'm training for a fight during the holiday season, so not only does it help you stay focused, but makes you happy. You know, like I'm happy when I'm in camp, and that's one thing that I feel like I changed about this camp is to make sure that I'm having fun, and we had a great time. 115 is good to me, so it's not like I'm starving all the time, and so we were able to hang out and eat and spend time with my family. So holidays were good.
So was that something with 105 or with the past camps? It wasn't fun and it was more having to diet than you'd like?
Yeah, you know, I'm older now and smarter, I feel like, and I don't think that everybody's saying like, oh, the first fight's over, the hardest part's over is making weight, and I don't necessarily know that that should be how we fight, how we train, you know, and training to make a weight class and training for performance is completely different, and I see that now. Before I would have to train to make 105, you know, and that was my main goal, is to just make weight, whereas now I can train for performance. So.
I didn't know if I was crazy thinking, you know, one day I thought this to myself. Some people say, I don't fight like I do in the cage, like I do in the gym. And I just thought to myself, well, have you ever tried to dehydrate yourself and then go into the gym the next day? You have the energy to fight instead of the energy making weight. And to me, it makes sense, but I'm an outsider and I have never cut weight before to this level in my life.
I think it's hard. I think that it comes down to I like to educate myself about health and nutrition and what we're doing to our bodies long term. You know, a lot of us don't think about fighting after life after fighting, and putting your body through so much for a weight cut is you know, taking years off your life, and I don't want to do that. I want to have a good, healthy life after fighting, and I feel better. I feel healthier. I feel smarter.
So being able to eat and having a healthy camp, fighting more towards your natural weight, do you feel that that does give you a more expectation of what you're doing in here will be exactly what you're able to do because you're going to feel the exact same way?
Yeah, absolutely. Strength-wise, and like you said, it's kind of crazy to dehydrate your body down and maybe not eat so much that week. And, you know, you hear about crazy stories that fighters are doing to make weight, and then the next day, 24 hours later, asking yourself to perform on the highest level that you can, plus adrenaline, plus cortisol, plus all this stuff. I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair to yourself. It's not fair to your body. So I do feel like performance from practice will be a lot closer to performance from fight, and I feel good. I feel good all around. So I expect to feel great on fight night.
Now you're looking to bounce back off the loss against Alexa. How did you feel, though, again at 115? And give us a little assessment from you about your performance that night.
I felt good. I feel like 115 is, like I said, definitely where I need to be. Maybe, you know, I made 105 and even earlier 102 in a boxing match. But I feel now wiser and stronger, and from my last performance, even at that, I feel better. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about things that I needed to change. I felt like I put up a great fight. You know, Grasso is a great competitor, and she's doing well, and I don't feel like I learned more from that fight than I have in the past, and I took that with me into this camp, and I'm positive that'll show in the next fight.
Can't spoil too much of the surprise of what we're going to see out of you, but can you give us a couple little things that you felt you needed to change?
The biggest thing was having fun. You know, I got away from having fun. I got away from putting too much pressure on myself and wanting to be somewhere, or wanting to be this fighter, or meeting expectations, and that's not what it's about. It was about me performing performing this art of mixed martial arts that I'm in love with, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm not fighting for the paycheck, and I do it because I love it. And now I'm back to having fun every day in practice and not dreading coming to practice, or even if I am tired, every day's a good day that I'm in camp, and I feel like I really turned that around this camp. So I expect to go out there and have some fun.
Did it feel like a job for a while coming here, the day in and day out? Was that part of it? Did it start to wear?
You know what? I think some of us. I think it's a fine line because it is work. You do have to put in work, but if you're not loving what you're doing in anything, you're wasting your time. If there's a day that's spent because you're in a bad mood because you have to go to work, then you probably should fix it. If it's a mindset that you have to fix, or you have to fix your situation, then you need to figure it out. So I don't feel like I was dreading coming to practice or anything, but now I just feel I feel so much different about it. I feel like I just started. I feel like I was 14 coming into the gym for the first time, and I love it.
Your base for martial arts was boxing when you first started. So going into this fight, I'd say that has to be the game plan. Looking at an opponent who naturally has fought all the way up at 35 before, that footwork, movement, and keeping this one standing, using your natural speed advantage is going to be the key, because obviously we know she's going to be dieting and cutting hard that week, and you're going to be happy, it sounds like, right now. So would that be a good assessment, somebody looking at this fight, some things you'd want to do?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a couple of strawweights that train here, but the majority of our training partners are bigger people, and I feel comfortable with that, and that's cool. I know that I'm faster. I don't bet that I'm not stronger, even smaller. But wherever the fight goes is cool. I'll be having fun with it. So I know that my stand-up will definitely shine.
So that's been the motto of this camp, having fun again?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now, do you have a New Year's resolution with 2017 coming?
Have fun.
Have fun? Keep that going?
Absolutely. Everything that you're doing, and I think we get caught up in expectations for yourself or business or work or whatever it is, and you can't get lost in that. I think sometimes we lose time in working and not having enough fun, and making sure that you're happy and the people around you are happy too, and you surround yourself with that, and we're having fun here. It might hurt a little bit some days, but we're still having fun.
Has this camp, this motto, has this changed your year? Has this reinvigorated you just personally?
Yeah, absolutely. 100%, no question about it. I feel like I'm a different person now. A different person after my last fight. And it's not that I was so horribly off and angry, mean person or whatever it was. I sound like the Grinch. But I do feel like I lost touch of that, and it's exciting to feel that, to feel reborn again, to feel new, to feel everything. Every day is a new day, and I'm happy.
Last thing, anybody that you need to thank or shout out to?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a list of people I should. First of all, my team, my coaches, everybody here. All my sponsors along the way. I have a big support system for this fight. Jay's been helping me out a big time for this fight. On it, Caveman Coffee, all the usual that are around. And all the fans, all you guys that take time out to come and talk to us silly fighters all the time, and getting us out there a bit. And I thank you guys for that. And Invicta, for throwing cards again and giving us a platform to perform, and it's gonna be a good year. So thanks everybody for sticking with me, and go have some fun on January.
January 14th, Invicta FC 21 on UFC Fight Pass. Everybody tune in. Jodie, thank you for the time.
Yep. Thank you, man.